Bex?
So last time I was here at Airspeed, as you know, it was my very first time driving a Mini Cooper and I loved it.
Yeah.
It's my absolute dream to own one. I hope one day I will, but if I did, can you tell me what things I need to do to keep the Mini in tip-top condition?
Yeah, of course, yeah. You need to be checking things under the bonnet. You want to be checking, obviously, your oil and water levels, checking you've got no water mixed in your oil, no oil mixed in your water, which will give you an indication of egg gasket problems. Checking all your other fluids, your brake and clutch fluid, etc. The condition of those gives you a really good sort of idea of how well the car is running and how well it's been looked after. Aside from that, you've got sort of things like driving the car, making sure everything works, making sure the gearbox feels good because it's notorious for problems. Other than that, it's just a case of enjoying it. Hopefully you'll be lucky enough to come across one that's as nice as this one.
This is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. This belongs to a really good customer of ours called John Haston. He's really proud of it.
Talking about John Aston, here's an interesting fact for you. Back in the 90s and early 90s, over a quarter mile on a drag strip, John Aston was the fastest Mini driver in the country. It was well documented at the time, and he did it in a Paul Wigginton Sprint, which were really trick and really special, really lightweight. He sold the car and then decided he missed Minis and recently bought this car and brought it to Airspeed for us to detail. Right, Dad, so we're virtually at the end of it. John's rang me, wants it for Saturday. We alright?
No problem, yeah.
Just got a couple of things.
Got to refit the refurbished seat belts, a bit of overbraid on the spotlight wiring.
What's going on here?
What's going on it?
Who's in on it?
I'm only borrowing it, so I'll bring it back later. I promise.
So something we're really keen on here at Airspeed is our interaction with us customers. A big thing, and Mark uses the word when it comes down, communication. So we deal with a lot of car collections that have been sort of put together by people, and Mark's got quite a few cars that he likes us to look after. We really like to see here at Airspeed where you just come in and you see what stage you are at with your car. And this is where Daz is showing Mark round his MGB, a lovely little LE edition.
So the stage we're at on your list at the moment, Mark, we're just about to start stripping the inner wings so that we can remove the old car lack, the rust protection, and so that when it goes to the paint shop for your other mats sorting, we can have the inner wings painted as well. Did you have anything else you needed to look
so when you're taking the car lack off, just I've marked it on that side.
Yes.
There is a little bit of there's a blister.
Oh yeah.
On the rain channel.
Yeah. No
if
problem.
we can take this beading off.
Yeah.
And just see if there's any damage to the paint underneath.
Make sure.
But we're going to replace that, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to
so
put new on there.
It probably comes down to this
I would
stopper.
say so, yeah.
Stopper here.
We'll make sure that, because obviously there's a damage there, we need to replace it all anyway. But yeah, it's just one trip to the paint shop. It's all done in one, so it'll look lovely.
We're going to take the heater box off.
Everything's coming off. The entire inner wing panel, your brake, servo, master, all your electrics, obviously your washer stuff. Everything's coming off the bulkhead, so it'll be perfect when it's done. Right, so as you mentioned on your list, Mark, we've removed this boot lid because of alignment issues and also to check the actual seams that you notice a problem with. So there is a little bit of corrosion to attend to there. It's quite light on paint here, which we're going to address as well, and a couple of areas here. So is there anything else you'd like us to look at on this?
No,
that you can see as it is?
It looks in pretty good order actually.
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's definitely had some paint there. As I say, it's a little bit light on paint there, so you can see which angle they painted it from. Yeah. So we'll obviously make sure that's got a good coverage for corrosion and for looks.
That's probably a factory finish.
It's quite possibly, yeah. Good old
They were probably done in a rush. It might actually be a bit of wax lap.
Yeah, it does look like it, certainly in that corner. Yeah, it does. It feels like
if you leave
it
wax
well.
on them, it goes like that.
Yeah. So would you like to leave that as its original?
Yeah, gives it a bit of patina.
Yeah, absolutely, Just attending to the main areas, really. Yeah, lovely.
There's a bit of damage on the other side, isn't there?
Yes, there is, yeah. You've got that. So, we've got a sort of a paint blister there.
Yeah.
And you've got to come mark your side, am I right?
Yeah, there's a dent.
Yeah. That'll be all taken care of as part of the local paint repairs.
I think there was a bad touch-up, somewhere.
Yeah, that's this one here.
Yeah.
It's got a bad touch-up and the paint's actually cracked.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue. There's one slightly above it as well that's not been marked, so we'll mark that and make sure that gets attended to as well.
Good. Hi, my name is Mark Robinson. I am a a petrol head by not just as a hobby but also as a profession. Been in the motor retail industry most of my working life. Over the last few years I've built up a little collection of cars which all of which are special to me, and it's really important that I have somebody work on them who I absolutely trust. I met Andy not long ago, and we built up quite a strong relationship, and the thing I really respected about him was his ability to kind of qualify exactly what my expectations were, and then to deliver the work to match and beat those expectations. The detail is absolutely perfect. So this car is from my collection. It's a 1981 MGB Roadster LE. It's one of the last MGB Roadsters ever built. It's number 418 of 420. It's only done 27,000 miles from new. It's mostly original, and it just needs a few little bits of detailing done to make it perfect. And Andy was the first choice to have the work done.
Doing? Where have you been?
I couldn't resist it. Honestly, I saw it just.
You can't have
there,
anything,
and I
can
thought,
you?
I
I nearly
want
rang
one.
police. I've just been on with local police. I can't believe it. She stole my car.
Well,
What do you reckon to that?
I'll tell you something, I really did enjoy it. I mean, I know I was a bit naughty and I stole it. However, I don't feel so guilty.
Did you enjoy that?
Because I really enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So thanks for letting me borrow it.
Borrow it? I didn't even know
you
you were
should
in
be
it.
lucky and put it back, Ace.
You better cancel that call to
Take
the
it back to
police.
Derby.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed today. This is a typical day at Airspeed, and just to give you something a bit different for our filming, I'm going to give you a tour around the Airspeed team. We're now starting with Daz, who's the workshop manager. He also is the manager when we go racing. He's just working on our sprint. We're just doing the finishing touches for John Aston. We're going to work our way through. We're going to go into the back workshop to our newest member. Just be careful as you come through because it's busy. And this is Jack. So the beauty of Jack, he approached us for a job. So he's sort of like the apprentice, but he's sort of got quite a skill factor and he's really enthusiastic. So we're quite pleased that he's joined the team. So over your right shoulder, we've got the part-timer. This is Jane, who turns up when she wants. It's called open all hours, this office.
Yep.
This is Jane, she's the PA, but she's also my partner.
And this is where Minnie lives as well.
Oh, Minnie Moo.
Minnie's here.
Minnie Moo, the guard dog, but she'll be fast asleep. Don't wake her up.
She's here.
So we'll go through. This is Bex, who's doing some artwork. She needed to be here so she could see the cars that she's working on. And this is the level that Bex works at.
I love being here.
We
love
like
it.
you.
Love it.
You're a valued friend of the company. So we'll come through. Yes, there's more people. Just careful as you come. You can see that the cars we're working on. Got Ben. Hello. Right. Who's preparing an engine for a customer. So as we come through from Ben, we're now going to go into Keith's little hidey haunt. No doubt he'll be fast asleep with his feet up. But he's in his storeroom, and this is Keith.
Packing orders.
So he runs the shop, the website, and he also sort of deals with all the parts for the lads when they're working on everything. So that leaves us with just one person to introduce you, but he's holding the light at the minute. So what we'll do is we'll take you through to see Matthew, show you what he does on his cleaning wheels. And here he is, just attention to detail on some threads and cleaning some metal work with different engines that we're working on. Hope you enjoyed today. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, please share, and above all, please comment.